following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. It's the 4-1 Chargers and the 3-3 Rams doing battle today in the back half of the home-and-home series between Southside and your OLSH Chargers here on the OLSH Sports Network. A very pleasant good afternoon, good evening to everybody. I'm OLSH alongside Grant Kalish, and we are here to bring you what should be an exciting baseball game. It was a good one last night as the Chargers fell 3-1 to the Rams, and today the Chargers try to react and interact and come out with a win, Grant.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about baseball is you always got the next day. The games have a quick turnaround, and Chargers have a chance to get quick revenge and, you know, still be a little bit phased, but come out of here feeling on top.
As you can see there, the Rams come in with a 4-3 overall record, 3-3 in the section. They are actually in third place behind the second place Chargers, who have a 5-4 record, 4-1 in section. They are in second place behind Seton LaSalle, who is yet to lose in section. Seton LaSalle 5-0 in section play. They are 6-1 overall, but we'll concentrate on 2 and 3 today, the Chargers and the Rams.
Yeah, well, you gotta win here today. You got to create that separation, especially you're looking at 4-1 versus 3-3. That can really get you into the top 2 spots, and then you're just looking up at one team instead of, if you lose today, you're kind of falling towards that middle of the pack, which is never where you want to be in sports.
Well, yesterday, sometimes we said on the broadcast, Matt Fargo and I, sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the opposing pitcher and the opposing team. Carter Wilson for the Southside Rams pitched the game of his life last night. A two-hit, one-run game against the Chargers. I believe the strikeout number was 12 or 13 for Carter Wilson. So he pitched a great game. And not that Quinn Santilli pitched a bad game, Grant. He pitched, I think it was a 6 or 7 hitter. Only gives up 3 runs, but a couple of those runs were gift runs and unearned. And so Quinn could have very well come away with the victory. Chargers scored 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, that's the thing about pitching. Sometimes you do great, but if the opposition does better, there's not much you can help but get the ace out of the way and try to win today, split the series. That's what the Chargers are looking to do today.
No doubt about that. There you can see there. Right away, we'll get with the starting lineups for these two teams. First, the batting order for Southside. Their head coach, their manager, is Craig Campbell. He sends this lineup out. Very similar to yesterday, if you were listening yesterday to the game. Leading off and playing in center field is number 11, Tyler Staub, the sophomore. Batting second is the junior shortstop, number 10, R.J. Fisher. Batting in the third spot is the first baseman. He's a junior, number 4, Carter Wilson. Casey Lewis, the senior third baseman, wears number 21. He bats in the cleanup spot. The freshman catcher is Jacob Ziegler. He wears number 8. And like I said, he bats 5th. Batting 6th is the junior second baseman, number 20, Ryder Go. The pitcher today is a junior, Andrew Medea. He wears number 13. And batting 8th is Eric Conte, the senior left fielder, wearing 14. Batting 9th, playing in right field, is sophomore Brooks Mizek. He wears number 3. Again, for the Rams, it's Staub, Fisher, Wilson, Lewis, Ziegler, Go, Medea, Conte, and Mizek. We flip it over to the Chargers. Their starting lineup looks something like this. Again, pretty similar. A couple little changes for manager Phil McCarron. and he will send out, leading off is junior shortstop, number 2, Gino Williams. Batting in the 2 spot is a senior catcher, number 4, Brandon Brazel. Batting third and pitching, his pitching debut this year, is junior pitcher Isaiah Schultz, wears number 6. In the cleanup spot is the second baseman for the Chargers, senior Brady Brazel. He wears number 10. Sean Hudak is the junior third baseman. He bats 5th, and he wears 21. Over on the other bag, on the other corner of the infield, is the first baseman, a junior, Van Cables, number 20. In right field is number 1, Owen Minzer. He's the sophomore that bats number 7. Batting in the 8th spot is the designated hitter for the Chargers, number 5, Bruno Wilson. He's a sophomore. He will be batting for the junior center fielder, Anthony Hansen, wearing number 22. And playing in left field and batting 9th is number 13, senior Quinn Santelli. Again, the batting order for the Chargers is Gino Williams, Brandon Brazel, Isaiah Schultz, Brady Brazel, Sean Hudak, Van Cables, Owen Minzer, Bruno Williams, and Quinn Santelli.
Yeah, Chargers looking to get more run support out of this offense today. Yesterday, only got the 1, which is technically enough to win the ball game, but that's not really a sustainable way to win games, so looking to score more today.
Yeah, I mean, the Chargers have been pretty prolific at the plate, not really smashing the cover off the ball, but getting those timely hits after they get runners on. And last night, it just did, I should say yesterday afternoon, it really didn't happen for the Chargers. And you're right, they just need to get that key hit.
Yeah, hitting's all about timing in both when you get the hits and how you get the hits. And the Chargers are looking to execute that to a high degree this afternoon.
Well, there you see the meeting at the plate. We'll step aside, pay a couple bills. We'll be back with the opening pitch here as the Chargers and the Rams get ready for the back half of the home and home here at Youthtown. Don't go away. We will be right back after these messages.
Be the coolest guy in your office? Picture it. A new iPhone in one hand, an iPad in the other, plus an Apple Watch and Apple AirPods. Sounds too good to be true, but it is true. All of that can be yours if you enter the OLSH Grand Giveaway. It's like a normal raffle, except it's all online and super easy to enter. Just go to olsh.org/grand giveaway, decide how many entries you want, and boom, you're done. You've entered. You're ready to go. You can purchase entries until 11:59 p.m. on April 17th. And the drawing will be done at the auction for OLSH on April 20th. Now, between you and me, you don't even have to be in attendance to win this prize. If you have any questions, you can email Amy Kavickia at akavickia@olsh.org. So what are you waiting for? Enter the OLSH Grand Giveaway now and support the mission and vision of an OLSH education. Plus, win some really cool stuff.
I personally love the family environment of OLSH, and that's what I saw from my first day coming in as a freshman. Everybody was kind and helpful.
All the teachers and all the students, we all treat each other like family, so it's more like a home type feel.
You get to know everyone who goes here.
It's like a community. Everyone's together and we're all just like a family.
I think I've grown more religious through the teachings and understanding the religion better.
With the amazing theology teachers and getting the chance to go to church every week, it's definitely expanded my faith.
Different things like Cairo retreat or being able to come to confession or go to adoration here in the chapel every day gives you really a good opportunity to connect with God and express their faith and not feel shy about it.
The teachers are incredible. They make you feel like one of their own kids.
I feel comfortable going to them at any time for whatever the need be, and I know they always have my back to help me.
They get to know you personally and get to help you in different ways.
They're not just worried about your grades, they're worried about how your feelings are. They care about you more.
OLSH is a place where you can get involved in a bunch of different things.
It sets you up for college.
It's a school full of many opportunities that'll help you grow not just spiritually, but also just as a person in general.
OLSH is one big family. Everybody knows everybody.
OLSH is challenging adventure, and it really just is an amazing experience.
There's the national anthem. The pregame festivities have concluded, and we are ready to rock and roll. Chargers will be taking the field in their spiffy new white pinstripes. Looking good, Grant. I like them.
They look sharp.
Yeah, the white pinstripes. Instead of OLSH across the front in script, it says Chargers. Wearing the purple hats that they started with, I think it was last year. While the Chargers are taking the field, we'll show you where they're playing. Their field positions. Around the outfield, from left to right, Quinn Santelli roams around in left field. Anthony Hansen takes care of central, and over in right field is Owen Minzer. Around the infield from third to first, Sean Hudak at third base, Gino Williams at short. Brady Brazell takes care of the second base area, and over at first is Van Cables. Behind the dish, Brandon Brazell, and on the mound in his season debut is Charger Jr. left-hander Isaiah Schultz. Coming back, he'll be on a limited pitch count today, being it's his first time back, and we don't have a minor league, Grant, to send him to get up to speed.
Nope, no rehab up here, so it's going to be very important for him to throw strikes early on, get command, not get knocked around, and if he can do that, he'll put himself not only in a good place for the Chargers to win this one, but to up that pitch count in the next one and keep on with his season.
It is crucial, and I know beginning of the season that Coach McCarron was counting on Isaiah to be a big part of this pitching staff, and it's already a pretty full staff, and Isaiah just makes it that much better, Grant.
Yeah, you can never have enough depth at pitching, and that's true, especially here, and to get someone like him back, and that's really going to help out the Chargers as they continue to make their push throughout the year.
I remember last year we used to keep track of how many times his hat would fall off. Almost every other pitch, his hat would fall off, and we would have hat count. We'll see if that continues or if he fixed it this year.
Well, if he gets outs, that's all.
That's it. Yeah.
Whatever he needs to do.
Starting off for Southside will be their first three hitters: Tyler Staub, R.J. Fisher, and Carter Wilson. And it looks like we're about ready to go. Leading off is going to be Tyler Staub. Staub comes in batting an even 300 to the game today.
Will be their center fielder, number 11, Tyler Staub.
Leadoff guy, always a tough out, but it really sets the tone for the inning if you can get him.
Here we go. Isaiah Schultz ready for his first pitch of 2024. And it's outside, ball one. Schultz delivers, fouled over the Charger dugout, out of play. Count evens now at 1. I know I talked to Zay, not today, but earlier, actually late last week, and he was excited to get back on the mound. That one misses upstairs, 2-1.
Yeah, it's almost like the opening day excitement for him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's been playing, but he was excited to toe the rubber one more time.
Yeah, it's just a whole different ball game out there.
Yep. There's a strike on the inside corner. Zay brings it back even at 2. Tyler Staub roams around in center field for the Rams. Here's the 2-2. Upstairs, count goes full for the first batter in 2024 for Zay.
Yeah, this is a turning point on this for him early on if he can get this guy. Don't want to walk the first guy.
Yeah, you don't want to give this Rams any more encouragement. He fouls that one straight back. Count holds at 3-2. The sound effects, love it. It's great to have a PA guy. Great to have Matt Fargo back on the mic here at the youth town.
Really makes the experience feel complete.
Yeah, the only thing is the scoreboard panel blew up, so we don't have the scoreboard. Ball 4. And first base runner is the first batter for the Rams.
Yeah, not the best start for Schultz, but he's got to hang in there.
It brings up R.J. Fisher, the shortstop. He's a junior. R.J. batting an even .500 on the season. Nice lead out there by, pops it up in the air. Brazell catches it. Play goes pop to 2, 1 away.
Yeah, that bunt did not get down at all. It kept rising and held up just enough for Brazell to get the glove under it and record the out.
That was cat-like reactions by Brandon Brazell.
You need it to be a catcher, I mean.
Staub didn't wander far off when he saw the ball go in the air. He's safe at first. Zay looks over. Breaking pitch. Hangs up and away, ball 1. Leadoff walk and then a quick pop-up. 1 out, 1 on for the Rams. Zay looking over at Staub. Upstairs, 2-0. Okay, number 1. Zay had to readjust his hat.
There's 1.
You got the hat count.
All right, I got the hat count.
That's funny.
Well, the jerkiness of pitching and all the hair, I mean, it's bound to happen.
Here's the 2-0. Just misses. 3-0 now to Fisher. Waiting on deck is Casey Lewis, the third baseman for the Rams. 3 balls, no strikes. Staub takes his lead off of first. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 4-pitch walk.
Hey, he's dug himself a hole here, giving up 2 walks, but still got a chance to rebound as we got a mound visit here.
Yeah, Brandon goes out and talking to his pitcher. Brandon's he's like one of the coaches on the field. He sees what's going on with the pitcher and probably sees a release point issue. And
yeah, hoping to settle down Schultz. And
yeah,
I mean, that's what you need from your catcher. You need to be the field general,
yeah, no
as
doubt.
they say.
Yep. Brings up Casey Lewis. Lewis batting .353 on the season. Comes up with 1 out, 2 on. He'll play in front of the runner at first. Upstairs, he brought some heat on that one, ball 1. Up and in, getting Casey to duck down out of the way.
Yeah, that's not a good sign if you see a ball going right towards your head.
No,
that's not something you're hoping for.
No. Timing play, oh, that throw was on the bag, they get him. Of course, he hasn't been in the mix for the timing on that this year so far. Like I said before, that's a big play for the Chargers. They get a lot of outs that way. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. One out. Zay looking for something on the ground here to one of his infielders. Ducking out of the way of that one, 3-0. One pitch away from walking the bases loaded here in the first inning.
Yeah, this is always a tough spot as a pitcher because you don't want to give up the walk, but you also know 3-0, they might give him the green light. He could rip one down the line.
3 balls, no strikes. 2 on, 1 out. Zay's delivery. Right there, strike 1.
Now you start to work your way back in the count. You fall behind. And that 1 strike, that could be all the momentum he needs to not only come back on this batter, but get out of this inning.
Here's the 3-1 from Schultz. Way upstairs, nowhere near the zone, and the bases are full of Rams. Still 1 out.
Yeah, location issues somewhat expected, but certainly not what you want to see in your first start back.
Brings up freshman Jacob Ziegler, and that prompts a visit to the mound from Phil McCarron. While we got a moment, you can get your Charger essentials at www.olshgear.com. Anything from T-shirts to pajama pants, hats. Hey, we got you covered. Gear up with the latest in Charger fashion to support your favorite teams this spring sports season. That was a pretty quick meeting as they break up.
Yeah, the umpire starts walking out there, and you kind of feel that internal pressure to break the huddle.
So the base is full. Chargers will play double play depth in on the corners to the freshman catcher, Jacob Ziegler. Strike 1 called right there.
That's huge for Schultz. Get ahead. Tries to work back in this inning.
Say the 1 strike pitch. Fly ball to right. This probably get a run in. Sends Minzer back. He makes the catch, tagging at third and coming in. That'll be a sacrifice fly. 1 run in for the Rams. It's 1-0.
Rams playing all the small ball. They get the walks. They try a bunt. They get a sacrifice fly. Turns into a run, and now you really don't want to let this get any more out of control than it already is. You got to limit the damage. 1 run's recoverable, but more than that, you start to feel the pressure as you come to the plate.
Number 20.
So that puts runners on the corners now for the Rams. And Ryder Go steps up. He takes ball 1. Two outs now. 2 on. Let's see how long Ziegler or Lewis stays at first base. Upstairs, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. He's going to throw over to first. Back easily is Lewis.
Certainly don't want to steal here, put more pressure on yourself, but it'd be interesting to see him take off with the control issues that Schultz have had. You don't want to gift the Chargers a 3 out if you're the Rams.
Well, the issue there is if he takes off at first, they'll probably try a double steal from third.
Yeah, then you're forced to get him.
Way up and out. 3-0. There is a base open. Not what you want, but base is open.
Yeah.
Rams pitcher Andrew Medea is on deck. And he walks him on 4 pitches. And once again, the Rams have the bases loaded.
Yeah, you don't want to give a free offering with a runner on third, 2 outs, so best to just walk him, and now you have to get this guy.
Pitcher, number 13, Andrew Medea.
Zay now with the bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 run in here in the top of the first. Strike on the corner. That was a beauty of a pitch. Already 23 pitches by, make it 24 pitches by Zay. Swing and a miss by Medea. Strike 2.
Right here. I probably wouldn't waste one here because he's been throwing balls. Don't want to get him back in that rhythm. Try to strike him out on this pitch.
Up and away, 1-2. On pitch 26 from Zay here in the first inning. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Schultz. Ends the inning, but not before the Rams get a run. No hits, no errors, 3 left. Go to the top or the bottom of the first. And it's the Rams 1, Chargers nothing. Hey, online bidding for the auction for OLSH is now open. Don't miss out on your chance to win prizes like Riverhounds VIP experience, chance to throw the first pitch at a Washington Wild Things game, exclusive concert tickets, vacations, and more. Bidding closes on Saturday, April 20th. That's this Saturday at 9:30 p.m., so don't delay. Go to www.olsh.org/auction to start bidding. We'll look at the defensive positioning for the Rams. They will have from left to right, Conti in left, Staub in center, Mizek in right. Around the infield, third baseman is Lewis. Fisher roams around at shortstop. Go is at second base. And Wilson is at first. Behind the dish is Ziegler, and on the mound is Medea.
Let's see if the Chargers can strike quickly here and give up the run. You'd love to get it right back.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Grant. Chargers will send up their first 3 batters, Gino Williams, Brandon Burzell, and Isaiah Schultz. Isaiah Schultz was on a little hitting terror before all this rain started and started raining out games. So let's see if he can pick up where he left off with the bat.
I think he's going to have extra motivation coming up here. After the pitching, a little frustrations.
Gino Williams comes out batting .412 so far in the season. Leads the team in hits, triples, and runs scored, as well as stolen bases and extra base hits. So he's been a key offensive figure. Right up the middle, into center field, a leadoff single for the Chargers, and the Chargers right back at him. Gino Williams, a leadoff single.
It's exactly what you want to get the inning started, get your leadoff man on, as you said, leader in stolen bases and runs. Looking to do both of those here.
Brandon Burzell, the catcher, comes up. Brandon batting .423 himself. He leads the team in OPS with 1210. Leads the team in walks as well. So Medea delivers strike 1 to Brandon. Taking that one out on the outside corner.
Yeah, that's a combination you love to see, patience and power. Really goes a long way throughout the course of a season.
Yep. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. They throw down. Williams in easily. No balls, 2 strikes. And a stolen base for Williams. That's stolen base number 7 for Gino. Quickly, Ziegler goes out to talk to his pitcher. The freshman talking to the junior. How about that? I think Medea's Yeah. So 0-2 now to Brandon Brazel. On deck is Isaiah Schultz. Williams takes his lead. Medea looks back. Fouled it back. Count holds at 2 strikes. Yeah. Bottom of the first, just underway here at Youthtown.
Staying alive, 0-2. Just want to see another pitch. Looking to do some damage with this next one.
Well, with trailing by a run in here early, if you're Brandon Brazel, you're looking to shoot something to the right side. If nothing else, be a productive out. Get Williams over to third base with 1 out. Timeout as Brazel steps out. Medea taking too long on the rubber. Fly ball to left field. Sends Conte back. He makes the catch. Gino fakes the tag, and he'll hold up there. And it's just a long out for Brazel. Flies out to left field. One away.
Gino trying to force a quick throw. He judges the throw, then he gets back right away.
Isaiah Schultz comes up. Isaiah batting .500 on the season. His on-base percentage is .619. Low and in, ball 1. Isaiah's been hit once and walked 5 times this year. There's a shot. That one is up the middle. Base hit. Isaiah Schultz comes through. Around third comes Williams. He'll score easily. Isaiah Schultz, an RBI single, and we're all knotted at 1.
Exactly what you want to see. You give up the run, and then you say, nope. He gives it right back for his team. Tied at 1, and Chargers still have a chance to do more this inning.
That brings up Brady Brazel. We'll get a courtesy runner for Schultz. It'll be Braden Wetling will be the runner at first base for the pitcher, Schultz. Brady Brazel comes up.
As for the Chargers, number 10,
Brady Brazel batting .419 on the season. Wetling takes off. Low and away, ball 1. Wetling is going to be in safely. The ball goes into center field. Wetling didn't realize it. He's still standing at second base. It's a stolen base for Wetling.
Yeah, a couple short bounces by the catcher on both throws down.
Another stolen base for the Chargers. And it's ball 1 to Brazel. Brandon leads the team in RBIs with 11. Oh, look out. Look out, Grant. That was coming for you, buddy.
That was right at me. I mean, there's a little bit of a window here. It'd be tough at that speed.
Brady's down there smiling. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner at second base. Chargers trying to take the lead here at the bottom of the first. It's all tied at 1. Fly ball. It's a shallow left field. And I think this is going to fall in. It will. It'll be a base hit. And unfortunately, Wetling couldn't go anywhere because Fisher just couldn't get an eye on it. Then ends up another hit, the 3rd hit of the inning for the Chargers. Now the runners in first and second.
Yeah, the left fielder kind of played back because the shortstop looked like he was going to get it. Shortstop never saw it, and it drops for a hit for Brazel and the Chargers.
First inning, Chargers have more hits today than they did yesterday all day. Hudak is up there. He takes ball 1 upstairs on the breaking pitch. Like I said, yesterday was their ace, the pitch. He's the first baseman today, Carter Wilson. And he pitched a whale of a game, and again, tip your hat to him. But the Chargers all over Medea here in the first inning. Ball 2 way outside. Still only 1 out. 2 runners on for the Chargers.
Looking to take the lead.
Sean Hudak. Sean comes up. He's batting .360 on the season. He has 8 RBIs. There's fouled off the right side against the fence, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. There goes the runners. It's a double steal for the Chargers. And it's 3-1 to Hudak. Now a base hit for Hudak. Brings in 2.
Yep, they got the hitters count. Now they got multiple runners in scoring position looking to do damage.
Ball 4, bases loaded. And that brings up Van Cables for the Chargers. Van Cables comes up batting .310 on the season. Takes strike 1.
Good idea to take there. A bunch of balls been thrown.
Yeah, no doubt.
Looking to get ahead. If not, then you respect the pitcher and know that he can throw strikes.
There's a shot in the hole. It's short. That's going to bring in at least 1. They're going to wave around. Brazil gets past the left fielder. Sean Hudak's going to round third. They're going to hold him up there. It's going to be a single and an error on Conte in left field, and the Chargers score 2 more. And it's 3-1 Chargers.
The Chargers keep hitting it right through the infield. We're going to get a mound visit here by the Rams. Coach McCarron held him at third. It would have been a close play at the plate. But with 1 out, you don't want to send the guy. You want to give yourself a chance to continue to score.
Cables with a huge RBI there. Goes to second base on the air to Conti. 3-1 Chargers. Still only 1 out. Runners at second and third for the Chargers. Owen Minzer comes up. Owen batting .219, but we said this yesterday, Owen always seems to get that hit when you need it. Takes a strike at the knees.
Well, certainly better to get the hit when you need it than you don't. Minzer looking to drive in a pair. Keep that line moving.
He has 4 RBIs on the season. That one bounces up there. 1-1 now to Owen. Beautiful day here at Youthtown, Grant, and good to have you along.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for much better conditions, especially with all the rain we've gotten.
Way outside, gets away, nobody going anywhere. 2-1. No, it's been beautiful. I mean, we said this yesterday. It was a beautiful day yesterday down in Hookstown, and it's picture perfect carbon copy today as well. And boy, all the baseball teams around southwestern Pennsylvania needed this kind of weather for the next couple days. There's one through the hole at first base, picked up by Wilson. Owen Minzer is going to get beat to the bag, but it's going to be an RBI. Minzer drives in another run, and it's 4-1 Chargers.
Productive out there for Minzer. That's all you really need to do.
Yep.
Score the run, and now you have one more guy at third looking to drive him in too.
Designated hitter number 5, Bruno Williams.
Bruno Williams will come up. With 2 outs, he'll pop this one left side out of play. Strike 1. Bruno, in his limited plate appearances, batting .500. On base plus slugging is 1,000, so Bruno knows where the extra base hits are. Bats from the left side. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Medea.
Yeah, he hit his spot. tough for the lefties to reach the outside pitches.
4-1 Chargers. Rams scored in the top half. Chargers answered with 4 of their own so far. That one's inside. Bruno jumps back out of the way of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Medea with the 1-2. He'll pop this one foul. That was a little protect me pitch or swing, just to foul off and
yeah, just stay alive.
Stay alive, yep.
Get another offering. Look for your pitch.
Medea with the 1-2 will do it again. Bruno 1-2 held up. It's 2-2. He worked it even after falling behind 0-2. Bruno trying to move the line along here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Pop foul again. Bruno working hard at the plate. Bruno just a sophomore.
Just trying to work the pitcher, work the count. Get that pitch count as high as you can in the first inning.
27 already for Medea. Ball 3. Bruno's worked it full. 3-2. Runner at third base is Cables. Here's the payoff. There's a shot to left field coming in as Conte. He will make the catch. Oh, I saw a lot of white, but he held on for the out, but not before the Chargers able to plate 4 here in the first inning. At the end of 1, it's 4-1 Chargers.
Chargers 4, Southside 1.
Welcome you back here to Youthtown. 4-1 after 1 inning. We go to the top of the second.
Schultz gets some run support in the bottom half of the first, and now he's coming back out to the mound. He's looking to settle in, establish the zone more, and hopefully those runs will give him confidence here in the second inning.
Yeah, great point. And remember, Isaiah, I was told Isaiah's on a pitch count because he's coming back from his injury, his shoulder injury. So it'll be the bottom third for the Rams. Medea. No, it's Medea, right? Yeah, Medea. They announced Conte, but it's Medea. No, it's Conte. I must have missed somebody. Last inning. Two balls, no strikes. I must have missed somebody last inning.
I think we had one more walk.
Oh, was there?
You had down.
Oh, that was strike 3. I was 0-2, not 2-0.
Well, right there, there's that efficiency I was talking about. Right there. Gets on the mound, gets the K. He's working fast to the next guy, looking to do it again.
There's a strike. Yeah, he's much better today, or this inning.
Yeah, sometimes it takes that first inning, and you only give up the 1 run, get the run support, then you're fine.
That one misses, 1-1. First pitch out of the zone this inning. It's Brooks Misick, sophomore right fielder. Swing and a miss by Brooks. The ball's 2 strikes. Okay, I fixed my book. No problem.
You get there eventually.
Yeah. Strike 3 on the inside corner. He watched that one sail by, and it's 2 quick strikeouts for Schultz, and there's 2 outs here.
Now that's what you like to see. You get the 2 strikeouts. Now he's going to try to finish it off, strike out the side in order.
Tyler Staub walked and scored in the first inning for the Rams. There's a strike on the corner. It's a different pitcher here this second inning for the Chargers. Tyler Staub walked, as I said, plays in center field. Pop foul and out of play. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball to right center field. Ranging over is Anthony. Anthony Hansen, diving attempt, couldn't make it. It's going to be a double for Staub. Well hit ball, and Anthony Hansen almost a ESPN highlight reel catch there, but just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, you'd love to squeeze that one. Get out of the inning, get back in the dugout. But now Schultz is going to have to work for 1 more.
First hit of the game is a double for the Rams. It's a 2-out double. Upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs. It's R.J. Fisher. He tried to sacrifice his first time, popped it up to Brandon Brazell, the catcher, his first time. Comes up with 2 outs and a runner on second this time.
Not going to do that with 2 outs.
Nope. Here's the play. Ooh, it was right there. Diving back is Staub. That was, I tell you, the first time he tried that, if he'd have thrown it there, he had the out. That was just a good play. There goes Staub faked the go. 2-0. That one misses. Schultz now approaching his pitch count. Upstairs, 3-0.
You'd like to finish the inning. Hate to get pulled mid-inning due to the pitch count.
Three balls, no strikes. Upstairs, ball 4. They throw it down. Nothing doing.
That throw is right on the money, but no fielder there.
It's a walk to Staub. So runners at first and second now.
Number 4,
5th walk for Isaiah today. And that brings up Carter Wilson. He walked his first time. I was wondering when the umpire was going to dust that plate off. I couldn't see it from up here.
Probably waiting for a break in the action, but it got to the point where
swing and a miss by Wilson, strike 1.
He had to do something about it.
2 strikeouts to start the inning, and then a double and a walk. So 2 on and 2 out here for the Rams, trying to answer back the 4 spot the Chargers put up the last half inning. Again, they throw it down. Sliding back is Staub. Brandon Brazell not shy about throwing it down there.
Nope, he knows he's got the arm to get it there. Not going to throw it into center.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Chargers playing back. Upstairs, 2-1. Staub is faking, taking off a couple times here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuces wild here in the second inning.
See if he can get him.
Schultz with the 2-2, trying to end the inning here. And he does! Swings and misses. Strike 3, that'll end the inning and the threat. We've completed 1.5. It's 4-1, Chargers. Hey students, grades K through 12, you're invited to explore a variety of summer camps at Our Lady of the Sacred Heart High School. Check out our offerings and view camp descriptions at www.olsh.org/apps/pages/summer camp. So the Chargers... Thanks, Grant. He's pointing to my scorebook because that's what happened the last time.
Yeah,
I forgot to mark it down.
Don't want to miss it again.
You're awesome. So the Chargers will come up here. 9-1-2 due up. 8 batters came to the plate in the first inning for the Chargers.
Certainly something they'd like to replicate here in the second inning. Keep piling on and get the doubts on this one out of the way.
Yeah. It's, I mean, you nailed that right, Grant. If you let the Rams get ahead after beating the Chargers yesterday, they get the confidence going, and then, you play better when your confidence is high. So you take the wind out of the Rams' sails and you keep tacking on, and they think, whoa, man, maybe we should savor what happened yesterday because it's not going to happen today. So,
yeah, baseball about maybe even 80% mental, and you certainly want to be in the other team's head as opposed to them being in your head.
Well, the Chargers will lead off with the number 9 hitter, Quinn Santelli.
Oh, they gave me a bat?
Yeah. Taking outside, ball 1 to Quinn. There's a strike on the corner. I think that was like a little cutter or something. I saw some movement on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shoots that one down the right side. That'll twist foul and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Quinn.
Let's see if he shortens up his approach. Looks like he's choking up a little bit on that bat.
Yep, a little bit.
Trying to slap it the other way, maybe.
About 2 inches he choked up. Way outside, bounces in the left-handed batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Quinn. On deck, Gino Williams led this game off for the Chargers with a single, came around and scored. Quinn now has worked the count 2-2. Andrew Medea bounces on the plate, 3-2 now, full count to Quinn. Quinn was on the mound yesterday. Like I said, wasn't one of his better games. It wasn't a bad one. He only gave up 3 runs on, I think, 6 or 7 hits. I should go back and look at my book, but just bad luck of a wrong side of a good pitching duel. There's a shot to the shortstop. Fisher comes up, throws across, scooped out by Wilson. Play goes 6-3, 1 away. And that brings up the top of the lineup for the Chargers. Gino Williams, the junior shortstop. As I said, he singled, came around and scored last time.
Yep, we said he leads the team in the hits, stolen bases, and runs. And as I predicted, he did all 3 in the first.
That's right, he stole a base too, yeah. Upstairs, ball 1. Slow breaking pitch that didn't come down into the zone. Andrew Medea, the junior. Swing and a miss by Gino. He liked that one. Didn't come up with anything on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, middle infielders creeping towards second base here. That's where Gino hit it the first time.
He did, right through the box.
Trying to take that hit away.
As Bob Euchre would say, just a bit high.
Just a little bit.
2 balls and a strike.
That shortstop's really leaving straightaway short, wide open for a hit.
Oh, yeah. If Gino can pull one to the left side, chances are it's getting through. Because both the second base, they're both playing him up the middle. He'll pop this one foul. First base side, and it's over the fence. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the second. 4-1 Chargers. Medea with the line to the 2-2. Way outside, 3-2. Second straight batter. Andrew Medea has gone full. His pitch count is up to 40 right now. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Yeah, Gino not happy with that one. Now Chargers trying to start a 2-out rally here.
First strikeout for Medea. Brazil flew out to left field last time. He sent Conte back. Conte made a nice play to get the out. That one's upstairs. Brandon takes ball 1. At the top half of the zone, 1 ball, 1 strike called. Medea with the line. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's up and out of the zone. 2-1. Softball will be in action tomorrow, weather permitting. Chargers will be hosting Beth Center across the way. Brandon leans back out of the way of that one, 3-1. Again, same broadcast team. Grant Kalish and myself will be there to bring you the action should the rains hold off.
Yep, we'll go right across the way.
Yep.
Back to the perch.
Back to the perch. Strike 2 called. Third straight batter. Medea has gone to the full count. Here's the payoff. Little looper into right field. Coming in is Mizek. He will make the catch running and coming in. And that will do it. And we've completed 2 complete. And the Chargers and the Rams. It is the Chargers with a 4-1 lead. Don't you go away. We'll be right back for top of the third action. Back to Youthtown. It's 4-1 Chargers over the Rams as we go to the top of the third inning.
Well, we got a pitching change. We knew Schultz was on a pitch count. Now it'll be Cavos entering the game for the Chargers, looking to preserve the 4-1 lead here in the third inning.
Yeah, Schultz goes from the pitching mound over to first base, so we just swap positions here. First baseman Cavos comes in to pitch, and Schultz over there at first base.
Number 20, Dan Cable.
Van can bring it. He's a little bit brings a little bit more heat than Isaiah, pretty much anybody on the Charger team anyway.
Yeah, I played catch with him with a football a couple times, and it's quite the experience.
So, yeah, it's funny because they'll so far this year it's been like Cables will come in, or it could be this could be reversed. Cables will come in, and then when they take him out, they'll bring in Ryan Danino, the freshman, who is like probably 30 miles an hour slower than Van, and the hitters are like all beside themselves. They're swinging like 3 times before the ball comes in. So,
yeah, that's certainly interesting to see which order you would go with that.
It could go both ways. I mean, yeah, you get timed up with Ryan, and then you bring in Van, and it's coming in, 20 miles an hour faster. It's pretty tough to catch up to that.
Looks like Aroldis Chapman's out there.
Yeah, exactly. He pitches like him too. When Van's in the zone, he's pretty hard to hit. But if you're patient with him and he's missing the zone, he'll walk you. So here we go. Leading off is Casey Lewis.
Got ball 1. Up and in. Next pitch by Van is up. 2-0 to Lewis.
That's exactly what we were talking about, Grant. And he gets it down into the zone, and you got to be able to catch up to it.
That ball not quite in there. 3-0. Up and in, ball 4, and Cables will walk the first guy on 4 pitches.
Not what you want to see. But, again, we talked about it, and that brings up Jacob Ziegler.
Yeah, just got to settle in for Ben. He's throwing the strikes. He's hard to hit.
2 walks now for Lewis.
There's strike 1 in the zone.
Ziegler comes up. He had the sacrifice fly to right field. And
0-1 to Ziegler. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's what you like to see out of the big guy. Yeah, Ziegler has the lone RBI for the Rams right now.
0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Van Cabo says sit down. And we got 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Ryder Go with 1 out and 1 on. That ball is outside by Cables. And batter calls time. Step out, readjust.
Van does the same.
The 0-1 is up and in. Rosell drops the ball on the exchange, but no one running.
When I was playing high school ball, I faced one pitcher that threw as hard as Van, and I'll tell you what, it's an experience. Hit him.
Oh,
that'll leave a mark.
That hit him right in the shoulder. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by Van, that's for sure. That'll put on first and second for the Rams. That'll bring up Medea.
Number 13.
Yeah, Van leads the team in hit batters. That's his 3rd of the year.
Yeah, sometimes you focus on that speed, and that ball is out of the zone outside, ball 1. The 1-0. That ball's inside. So Chargers pitchers struggling with control in their first innings each.
Yeah.
And then Schultz settled down in his second inning.
He surely did, yeah.
That ball's in there. 2-1.
Yeah, the Rams have reached 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batters have reached.
That's
but
strike two.
Without the use of a hit. So,
yeah, it's really all in the Chargers here. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Then Cable sits down another. And we'll have 2 on and 2 outs.
Number 14,
Eric Conte comes up. He struck out his last time.
Strike one from Cables.
Like I said, and I said it, when Cables is in the zone, he's hard to hit. You just got to get him into the zone.
That ball is rolled to first. Schultz flips it to Cables, and he'll beat the runner for the out. The Chargers record the third out, strand 2, and we'll head to the home half of the third. Chargers 4, Rams 1. Did you know that you can earn money for the OLSH Athletics when you purchase gift cards through Raise Right? The Athletics General Fund receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by our program participants. Questions or to learn more, email sstuckman@olsh.org. That's SSTUCKEMAN@olsh.org.
So far through 2.5, it's the Chargers with 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Southside, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. So actually the line score is looking a lot like it did yesterday, only in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a pretty clean line score, but all the walks. I mean, Van only had the 1 ball in play at the end there. The rest were strikeouts or walks.
So the Chargers come up.
All right, due up this inning, we got Schultz, Brady Brazel, and Hudak. So Isaiah Schultz will come to the plate to lead this one off. Moved over to first base after pitching on a pitch count. He flipped that one to Cables to end the inning, and now he'll look to start. Good inning for the Chargers, bottom of the third here.
Leading off here for the Chargers, number 6.
Yeah, Isaiah singled and scored his first time. Had an RBI single.
There's the pitch, and it's outside, ball 1. Next offering is fouled away, 1-1.
Isaiah wears my hockey number. I wore number 6 when I played hockey.
That's a dribbler up to the pitcher, takes a couple steps, throws on the first, and Schultz is retired, 1 away.
That was a great pitch by Andrew Medea. He jammed Isaiah, and Isaiah couldn't do anything with it. It was all he could do to get the bat on the ball and dribble it back to Medea, who threw it over to Wilson at first base.
That'll bring up Brady Brazel. First pitch, thought about swinging, but took it for strike 1.
He should have. Brady singled and scored his first time.
Next pitch is just outside. 1-1.
We're close to the airport here. One of those C-17s took off. I love those planes, man. I used to deal with them.
Next pitch is high, ball 2.
I think Brady leads the team in walks, if I'm not mistaken. No, in RBIs.
That ball bounces in front of the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Who leads the teams in walks? Oh, his brother Brandon. I knew it was one of the Brazils that led the team in walks. Brandon leads the team in walks.
Yeah, you can get them confused when you're looking at last names on a score sheet. And that ball is outside. Ball 4.
Yeah, we wheeled that walk, didn't we?
Yep. So the Chargers will get a walk with 1 away. That'll bring up Sean Hudak.
Sean walked and scored his first time.
Number 21, Sean Hudak.
Not a very big lead by Brady over there. He's not really a threat to go anywhere.
First pitch is in there for strike 1.
What a slow breaking pitch there. I mean, if anything else, you got to say Sean must have been frozen on that.
Yeah.
It seemed like it took forever to get here.
Sometimes your eyes just get big and then nothing you can do. That one's grounded to third, looking for double play. Throws on to second, but it's dropped. Dropped by the second baseman, and that'll give the Chargers first and second with 1 out.
Lewis, the third baseman, comes up with that, threw it high over to the second baseman, Go. It goes as an error. I give it an error to the third baseman. And runners on first and second now for the Chargers.
So the E5 will bring up Van Cables.
Second error of the game for the Rams. 2 on and 1 out here for the Chargers.
So the Chargers, number 20, Van Cables.
And did some damage with his arm. Now looking to do something with the bat.
Well, Van had 2 RBI single his first time up, so another RBI sitting out there at second base.
Ball is taken.
Yeah, it's that same big breaking pitch, slow moving curveball.
Yeah, Chargers can't pull the trigger on it.
Well, that one was out of zone, so that was a good take by Van.
It was a good take, but they're still yet to.
Ooh.
That ball is fouled back, 1-1.
And just misses on that one.
Next pitch, outside, but Van swung. 1-2.
Van just needs to put this ball in play here.
Instead, he'll take strike 3 looking. So Cables goes down. That'll bring up Owen Minzer with 2 on and 2 away in the bottom of the third.
Owen grounded out. He had an RBI, grounded out to the first baseman, Wilson, his first time.
That ball is down and away, ball 1. Not going to get an RBI with an out here.
Nope. You need to hit one where they ain't right now in the outfield. Get Brady in. A little inside move. Nobody at the bag. Brady kind of like nonchalant back to first or second.
Yeah, that was a slow move.
Well, Brady knew there was nobody by the bag.
That's the next pitch. That ball is outside.
Brady Bazell at second base. Hudak at first. They're playing behind a runner at first, so.
2-0 to Minzer is swung on and fouled away. 2-1.
Yeah, up over to Charger dugout on the first base side. And that's why I don't park my car right out over there, Grant.
Yeah, you do not want to get that insurance bill up. That ball is high and inside, had a duck out of the way, 3-1.
Well, that was that big, slow, breaking curveball that one just spun up there. It didn't break at all. So now it's 3-1.
See if they give the sophomore a green light. 3-1 outside. Ball 4, and that'll load them up.
Another good at bat by Owen Minzer.
That'll bring up Bruno Williams.
Bruno flew out to left field his last time. Comes up this time with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Yeah, he came up with 2 outs. And
first pitch is a strike. 0-1.
.67 pitches by Medea through 2 1/3 so far, 2 2/3.
Williams grounds it to second, and it ate him up. And that ball trickles into center. 1-run scores. Here comes the second run. He's going to be in there. And Williams has to get back to first. It's going to be an error on the second baseman. Chargers score 2, 6-1.
How about that? Right through the wickets of Go, the second baseman, into right field. The third error, second of the inning for the Rams. And Craig Campbell's seen enough from Medea, and he's going to change pitchers. It's going to be Cole McCoy's going to come in and take over for Medea.
That's rough as a pitcher. You get that third out, but then the fielders can't quite do it for you. Those will go unearned.
Yep.
So the Chargers are going to have runners at the corners with 2 away after the pitching change.
Give Bruno 1 RBI for that. Can't give him credit for the second one.
Nah.
2 unearned runs, and McCoy and Medea is responsible for the runners on the base right now, so his line isn't closed yet. Santelli will be the batter that's due up. McCoy comes in. Trying to look at his pitching record. This will be his 3rd appearance of the year. He's got an ERA of 10.50. And he's pitched 2 innings. He's given up 3 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 1. So that's the line on McCoy. McCoy is a sophomore.
Not a large sample size, but
no, at this time of the year, unless you're one of the 2 main pitchers of a team, you're not going to have a large sample size. Santilli will be due up. He grounded out to short his first time.
See if McCoy will be able to throw strikes here. It's always tough when you inherit runners in scoring position.
Right.
You come in the game off the bench cold.
Well, that's the only change. McCoy comes in for Medea. Everybody else stays in the field. So
now pitching for Shaoshan, number 17, Cole McCoy.
So the line is not closed on Medea yet. So far he's given up 6 runs. Four hits. That's it. No hits in this inning. This is kind of like the first inning for the Rams. They scored their run.
Hey, you don't always need hits to score. One time a couple years ago, the Pirates won a game without a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, the Chargers so far this inning, 2 walks, 2 errors. Quinn Santelli comes up. As I said, he grounded out to shortstop Fisher his first time. And here we go.
First pitch to Santelli is down and away. Runner goes, and the catcher didn't realize, and Williams will get into second.
Well, I think Williams was trying to get caught in a rundown to get that other run in.
But Rams weren't having it. 1-0 is down and away. 2 balls and no strikes.
You can hear the boys on the bench.
2-0. Down and away once more. 3 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, McCoy, just like all the other pitchers that have come in so far in this game, well, at least for the Chargers, struggling with the strike zone so far. Nice crowd here, especially from Southside. Look at the crowd down the left field line there, Grant.
Yeah, they're populating the whole viewing area. 3-0 is in there for a strike.
Unfortunately, I can't see the Charger crowd, but Chargers have some wrapped around the right field fence out there down the line. After this inning, I'll take a look.
3-1.
Heads up. That one almost got me.
We had one aimed at me, one aimed at you. That ball came down.
It did.
And got between and went into the Chargers dugout.
It went into the screen area, yeah.
So now the count's full with 2 away in the 3rd inning.
That ain't all it's full.
And that one is down and away, ball 4, and the Chargers will load up the bases and turn it back over to the top of the order. It'll be Gino Williams.
Boy, if you're a Rams, that's not what you wanted to do right now. And right now, Gino runs down the third baseline and is talking to Coach Phil McCarron. Something going on the Charger bench. Both the umpires came over to the Charger bench and were saying something. I don't know if the boys were getting a little rowdy or what. But
well, they can certainly bust a game open here. A huge hit from Williams. The first offering from McCoy is in there. Caught the bottom corner. Strike 1.
2 outs, bases loaded. Gino's 1 for 2, singled and struck out.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on by Gino, but right to the second baseman, but it's going to eat him up. And we have another error. This one will go E6, and the Chargers played another run. It's 7-1 Chargers.
And another unearned run as Gino reaches on the air. 3rd error of the inning for the Rams.
Really tough inning for the Rams. That'll bring up Brandon Brazel with a chance to do more damage. First pitch is down and away for a ball. Skips around, but not going to come home on that. Stays right in front of the plate.
Yeah,
ball 1.
With the backstop so close to home plate here at Youthtown, unless it bounces like down one of the lines,
yeah,
where somebody's got to go chase it, you're not going to score from. You're not going to move from third base. Brandon 0 for 2, fly out the left, fly out the right.
That ball is not a strike. It'll be 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0. That ball's outside. 3-0.
And no place to put him.
Walk would bring in a run. Ball 4. And the Chargers will bring one in, 8-1. Brandon Brazel probably taking all the way. And the Chargers open up a 7-run lead in the 3rd inning.
Well, Dorian Tate will run for the catcher, Brandon Brazel. And we batted around. Isaiah Schultz started this all off with a walk. Excuse me, with a ground out.
Swung on and missed, strike 1.
He grounded out. Adia jammed him his first time. It's McCoy on the mound right now.
Yeah, one of the few times there was not an error on the Rams on a batted ball this inning.
And the line is closed on Medea now.
The 0-1 is high, ball one.
Schultz 0 for 1 with, or excuse me, 1 for 2 so far. Scored a run, has an RBI.
Swung on in the dirt and thought about running home, but put on the brakes, head back to third.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I actually thought that was a foul tip, but evidently not.
That ball is low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fortunately for the Chargers, not 2 on. There's purple and gold on all the pillows.
2-2 to Schultz is taken for called strike 3. And the Chargers leave the bases stranded, but that's not before doing damage in this inning. They'll plate 4 in the inning. Chargers 8, Rams 1. We head to the 4th inning.
We'll step aside. We'll be right back after this message. Don't you go away. Welcome back to Youthtown. 8-1. Chargers over the Rams. Here as we go to the top of the 4th. Cable's took over for Schultz, so right now it's going to be Cable's game.
Yeah, Schultz had a dominant second inning, so Cable's looking to replicate that in his second inning of work today.
By the way, the Chargers scored 4 runs without the use of a hit last inning.
Yeah, that's certainly a rarity, but
3 errors.
That'll help that cause.
So it'll be 9-1-2 for the Rams as we go to the top of the 4th.
Leading off the inning for Shawshaw, number 40, Brooks Mizik.
Brooks Mizik will lead it off.
First offering from Cables. It is in there for strike 1.
Oh, he brought that one. That one had a little mustard on it.
Yeah. The 0-1. Strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Call strike 3. Cable sits down his third. And the Chargers have 1 out in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that was a good morning, good afternoon, good night for Isaac. That brings up the top of the lineup. Tyler Staub. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Doubled his last time.
That's a strike.
Strike 4.
The 0-1. Foul back. Strike 2.
Strike 5. That's what you like to see out of Van.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to see him in the zone.
If he's in the zone, he can't be stopped.
I wouldn't say that. Anybody can be stopped, but he's tough. He's tough to beat if he's in the zone. Knowing that you have to swing and time it up.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cable sets another down.
That one, first one was looking. This one's swinging. Let's see if Van can pitch an immaculate inning here.
He's 2/3 of the way there.
Yep. So bring up R.J.
pitch.
Fisher.
Strike one. The 0-1. And that one's just low.
There goes the immaculate inning.
And that'll break out the immaculate inning bid. The 1-1. Another low one. Don't want that to become a habit here. Gotta get right back in the zone.
Get it back up in the zone. Make them beat you. Don't you let them, give them the opportunity.
2-1. Oh, that's fouled back.
Knock my bottle over. my water. 2-2 now.
The 2-2 from Cables. Swung on and missed, strike three. Van Cable strikes out the sign in order. And we will head to the bottom of the fourth. Chargers 8, Rams 1. Save the date and join us for a day of golf and fun as our boys basketball team hosts their annual golf outing at Black Hawk Golf Course in Beaver Falls on Sunday, May 19th. The day will include a continental breakfast, a catered lunch, and skills competition. Visit www.olshathletics.org to check out the fundraisers section for more.
Yeah, that's the kind of inning you like to see out of Van Cables, Grant. Like I talked about when he first came on. The first inning, he was struggling with the strike zone, and he got some guys on base and hit a batter. But this inning, boy, he put it in the zone, and nothing but Ks. 3 up, 3 down, and he was like one pitch away from two pitches away from an immaculate inning.
I mean, it doesn't get that much better.
No.
Oh. The ball, this warm-up pitch bounced. It almost bounced up and hit over the screen.
Oh, it must have hit the front of the
plate. It hit like that top pole.
It might have hit the front of the plate, yeah.
They almost had a ball in the press box.
It'll be Brady Brazell, Sean Hudak, and Van Cables due up for the Chargers. That would be the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Brady is 1 for 1 with a walk. He's been on base both times, scored 2 runs.
Rams will leave McCoy out there for the 4th. And here comes Brady Brazell.
Coaching at third is Phil McCarron for the Chargers. Down at first, Sam Zyrol. He's been down there for just a couple of years. I say that tongue-in-cheek.
First pitch is a strike. Now, it's great to have consistency at those base coach positions.
Yep.
It's important to have experience there. 0-1. Bounces way in front of the plate. That'll be a ball.
That was about a 55-foot pitch. Yeah, I think Sam Zyrol came to the Chargers, I think a year before Phil did, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I'm thinking of Don Eckerly. I know he came here a year before the head coach of one of the teams.
That was ball 2, low and outside. The 2-1. No. Call a strike here. Brady got out of the way, but
yeah, it was that breaking pitch.
Called strike. 2-2.
Yeah, it was that breaking pitch. If it hit him, it wouldn't have hurt anything, but
2-2 bounces in front of the plate. That'll fill up the count.
57-foot pitch. My bad here. I'm sorry about that.
3-2, swung on and missed. And Brazil goes down swinging. That'll be one away in the home half of the fourth. And bring Sean Hudak to the plate with one away.
Number 21, Sean Hudak.
That's McCoy's second strikeout.
First pitch is in there, strike one.
McCoy, just a sophomore.
That's outside, 1-1.
Sean walked. He's 0 for 1. Walked, reached on an error. He scored 2 runs. Actually, it was a fielder's choice. He reached on was the last time.
Ball's taken inside.
So it's, 0 for 1.
2-1 the count. 2-1 pitch.
That was another one headed for you,
That
Grant.
one just caught the top of that thing. 2-2. It's like a magnet up here.
Yep.
2-2 pitch. Down and away.
Another full count.
Ball 3.
Van Cable's on deck.
3-2 offering is low. Ball 4. Hudak draws the walk, and that'll bring up Van Cables.
Second walk drawn by Sean. On base all 3 times. Of course, last inning was fielder's choice, but
you get those on base streaks. You extend them however you want.
you're going to get a pinch runner for Hudak. It's going to be Will Stickman.
Number 15, Will Stickman will run at first base. And for the Chargers, number 20, Van Cable.
Van singled and struck out. Has 2 RBIs.
First pitch. Down and away. Ball 1. The runner at first. Is taken.
Yeah, Van kind of looked. Yeah, Van kind of looked at that one. That one looked good, right on the outside corner. Good pitch by McCoy. 1-1. Chargers come into this week ranked number 5 in 2A. Didn't play like that. Well, I mean, they did play okay, but
that ball is fouled off.
That was a skimmer down the first baseline. They're playing like a number 5 ranked team today, that's for sure.
Yeah, certainly much better.
Yeah. Forcing the issue, making the Rams make mistakes today.
1-2.
There goes Stickman.
Bounces in front of the plate, and he'll be into second easily. So Stickman steals the base. The Chargers now have a man in scoring position with only 1 away. The 2-2 pitch is swung on by Cables. That gets past the third baseman. Stickman going to be waved home. And Cables going to second. Stickman safe at the plate. And Van with the RBI single. He'll take second base on the throw home. 9-1 Chargers.
How about that? Cables with his 3rd RBI of the game. Second hit. He's 2 for 3. And that one was a rocket past Lewis at third base.
Yeah, that would have been a tough play even for the best of them. Took that little hop. Just got past them. And that'll bring up Owen Minzer. And we'll have a pinch runner at second. That'll be Braden Wentley.
Braden Wetling pinch running for Cables. Now remember, that not necessarily come out of the game. They haven't come out of the game yet, so both Hudak and Cables can be reinserted.
That ball is almost behind him.
Yeah.
1-0.
Still one out. Chargers have 9 runs on 5 hits.
That ball bounces in front of the plate, and the runner takes off towards third.
It was a third on the wild pitch.
Pitch is outside. 3-0 now.
Still only one out here in the 3rd inning for the Chargers.
With the men on third. That ball bounces, ball 4. Minzer draws a walk, and the Chargers get runners on the corners with 1 away. That'll bring up.
And he just goes straight to second base.
And
they're
the
going to
umpire.
make him go back. I don't think timeout was called, though.
No, it didn't seem like it. Minzer with the heads-up play, but the umpire says no.
There was no timeout called. I mean, that ball was still live. There was no timeout called. He just hit the bag and went to second base, and they're making him go back.
Yeah, it's a shame to see such intelligence for the game punished like that.
Maybe they're saying that Craig Campbell was on his way out to the pitcher's mound, but you got to wait for him. He started out before Minzer got the first base, and they got to wait to call timeout before he hits the bag. When he hit the bag, he turned and took off for second base. That's a live ball.
Yeah,
because the play hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, Phil McCarron talking to the home plate umpire about that one. Umpire.
And it looks like the umpire behind the plate is saying, that was my call. I called time.
Yeah,
and that's fine. But the issue is, he's got to wait for the play to stop.
Yeah. I mean, especially to see such a heads-up play out of a sophomore.
Right.
You want that to be rewarded. You want that to be taught.
Yeah,
and then they call it back.
Yeah, you can't call time in the middle of a play. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the umpire.
So Bruno Williams will come to the plate.
Bruno Williams at the plate now. See if he stays there long. Minzer will probably take off.
Calls time.
Charger bench yelling balk.
Yeah,
well, that's what Southside wanted to do yesterday. They kept calling balk on the Chargers, and they finally got it called.
That ball's in the dirt. Minzer will take second easily. He was running prior.
Yeah, it's a stolen base.
To the drop. So now 2 men in scoring position, just 1 away.
So Owen gets his stolen base regardless.
Yes. It all works out.
It all works out. Still only 1 out here.
1-0 is called strike.
At the knees. Good pitch by McCoy.
Yeah, that's right where he wanted that one.
One run in. Only 1 hit in this inning.
Ooh, Williams gets out of the way of that one.
How did he get out of the way of that one?
I don't know, but the backstop prevents the runner from scoring on that.
He's got more mobility than I do. I would have never gotten out of the way of that one.
Yeah, especially you can just freeze up if you see the ball coming. But
yeah.
Not Bruno. 2-1. Low, ball 3.
Minzer out at second. And it's, who was that? That was Stickman at third, is it not?
Bruno drives one to second. That one's going to be fielded and thrown on the first for the out, but the Chargers will get a run.
It was Wetling comes in to score. Play goes 4-3.
It'll be 10-1 Chargers.
Another RBI for Bruno.
In the bottom of the 4th. So now That'll bring James
pinch hitter
Hanna to the plate.
Yep, James Hanna will pinch hit.
Number 8, James Hanna will bats for Santelli.
So he's got a man on third, trying to drive him in with 2 outs. Ball 1. See if he can make the most of the pinch hit opportunity.
It's 10 now, right?
10 to 1.
Yep. Forgot to add that run. Good catch.
1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
James comes in batting .222. He's limited at bats. Only 10 plate appearances this year. Nine official at bats.
1-1 outside. 2-1 now. Two-one pitch. Swung on, but fouled away.
Look out, Coach McCarron. That one hit the fence behind Coach McCarron.
Yeah, he got out of the way of that one.
Yeah, they freshly painted fences here. Nice silver paint. Looking good. Still old fencing, but it looks good.
2-2. Called strike 3. So Hanna goes down, but not before the Chargers played a pair. It'll be Chargers.
No, it's only 2 outs.
Oh, that's only 2 outs? No, that's 3 outs.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the ground out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
It'll be the Chargers 10, the Rams 1. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Enter for your chance to win the Ultimate Apple Package valued at $3,000. One lucky winner will receive the latest iPhone, iPad, AirPods, and Apple Watch. Sweepstakes entries are $10 or 10 entries for $20, 28 entries for $50, 50 entries for $75, and 80 entries for $100. This sweepstakes is a part of our annual auction fundraiser, which celebrates the mission and vision of OLSH. Funds raised from this giveaway and auction provide support for student financial aid and our academic, athletic, and art programs. For more information and to purchase your entries, visit www.olsh.org/grand giveaway. Okay, Cables stays out here for the 5th inning.
It looks like Wentling's out in left field for the Chargers. And that's the only other substitution. So Wetling ran for Santelli, or no, how was that? Hanna pinch hit for Santelli. Santelli comes out, and Wetling goes in for Santelli in left field. So your outfield now is Wetling, Hanson in center, and Minzer in right is your outfield. Infield stays the same.
Leading off hitter for Southside, number 4, Carter Wilson.
So that'll bring up Carter Wilson, the 3-hole hitter, here in the 5th. Cable's still on the mound.
Carter's 0 for 1. He walked and struck out so far.
Looking to build off that immaculate inning bid. 3 strikeouts and 3 batters. Here's the first offering from Cables. Swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, Van is in the zone right now, and I'm knocking on wood, and he's bringing it.
That ball is flown to right. Minzer is under it, and he will make the catch. 1 away.
Yeah, a couple steps to his right. Minzer says, I got this one. 1 away. Lazy fly ball out the right field.
So that'll bring up Casey Lewis.
Casey Lewis is no official at bats. He's walked twice. made it as far as second base.
First pitch is a ball. Next offering from Cables is low. Ball 2, 2-0.
That was a good pitch there. I like that one. And Lewis was wanting to swing at it, and wisely for him, did not.
That one he swung at.
I think that was off the zone, but
Cables,
you don't have time to think. You just need to react.
Gets the chase. Now 2-1. That ball is up and in. 3-1.
Chargers scored 10 runs on 5 hits. The Rams have scored 1 run on 1 hit so far for them.
3-1, called strike. That'll fill up the count here with 1 away in the top of the 5th. The 3-2 pitch from Cables is inside, ball 4. And the Rams will get a base runner here.
Lewis walks for the 3rd time today.
Number 8, Jacob Ziegler.
Yeah, the Rams have 1 hit today. I'm knocking on wood again, and that was a double by Tyler Staub back in the 2nd inning.
This brings up Jacob Ziegler. He swings on the first pitch and misses. 0-1.
Jacob Ziegler, the freshman, he's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice and a strikeout.
0-1, called strike. 0-2.
It's almost unfair. This freshman against Cables.
Cables shakes one off. Comes set and delivers. That ball is low. 1-2 now. One, two. That ball is fouled away. And we'll do it again with the same count. Still 1-2. One, two, swung on and missed in the dirt. Runner at first. Less than 2 outs, so he is out. Cables gets the K. And with 2 away, that'll bring up a Ryder Go with 1 on in the 5th.
Number 20, Ryder Go.
He's 0 for 1. Struck out and was hit by a pitch, and I feel sorry for Ryder because that was a Cables fastball that got him on the arm.
Yeah, he's probably not too happy to see Cables again out there. Ball's outside. A 1-0. Snap throw to first, but he gets back in there. There'll be 2 balls and no strikes.
I tell you, Brandon, you got to be, if you're a runner, you got to be aware. Brandon will let her fly. I don't care what base you're on.
Can never fall asleep on the base pass with him behind the dish.
No.
That's in there for a strike, 2-1.
Cables, in his innings of pitch, he's got 44 pitches now.
2-1, swung on and missed, strike 2. Two outs, 1 on. 2-2 from Cables is just foul. Takes a hop off the chalk, short of the first base bag. And we'll do it again at 2-2.
I'm sitting here looking at that, and I'm thinking to myself, if I'm Isaiah, do I charge that? Do I wait for it to come to me? Because if you charge it, you might get that in foul, fair territory. And if you can't get to the bag, you wait for him. The runner's got to come to you.
Yeah.
And, so you either tag him out or you turn around, and by that time Brady Brazel's at first base. You flip it back to him. So, I don't know. Either way.
Certainly an interesting play in a split second.
Yeah.
2-2 from Cables is low in the dirt, and the runner will take second.
On the wild pitch. And the count goes full. Third wild pitch of the season for Cables.
The 3-2 is hit into left, and that ball will drop. Runner going to be waved home. Here comes the throw, and it's into the dugout. And the Rams will get a run. It's 10-2. The batter will be awarded second as the throw goes out of play.
It's an RBI single, second hit of the game for the Rams. He'll go to second base on the air.
And looks like they're giving him third.
I don't get that because he was going back to first when the throw came in.
Yeah, I mean, he was motioning that way. They're going to talk about it.
No. If he was at second base, he'd get third base on the throw. But he was going back to first base. I don't get that. I mean, you get an extra base when on an error when it goes out of play.
Yeah.
But he was going back to first.
Yeah, it's always the direction that you're going in. And he was clearly at first base. I mean, we watched him trot from first to second. That'll bring up Cole McCoy with 2 outs. Cable's trying to escape this one, only giving up 1. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1.
Cole's first plate appearance today.
The 0-1 from Cables. Bounces, but great block there by Brazel, 1-1.
10-2 is the score.
That ball's low, 2-1. 2-1 from Cables. Is swung on, and that's going to get past Williams. It's short. That's going to go into left. That's going to be an RBI single for McCoy. It's now 10-3 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, that error cost them a run there. Pinch hitting.
Number 9, Anthony Haig.
Anthony Haig is going to pinch hit for Eric Conti.
Let's see if Ben can get back in a rhythm here. He's faltered a little bit. First pitch is low and in for ball 1.
And the pitch count's starting to mount now for Van. He's up to 53.
Yeah, it might be his last inning. That's in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, if he can get this batter right here, I'd say you'd send him out there for the 6th inning.
That ball is in there. 1-2. See if he can punch him out. The 1-2 from Cables. Called third strike. Van Cable sits him down. And we are through 4.5. Chargers 10. Rams 3.
We invite you to stand and follow along as we say, take me out to the ball game.
Want more information on the OLSH Chargers for rosters, stories, and more? Visit www.olshathletics.org. And a special thanks to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Save the date. The annual Mooncrest Bingo will be held in the OLSH AAC, that's the Angela Activity Center, on Saturday, May 18th, 2024. Doors open at 5, early birds at 5:30. Regular bingo will begin at 6 o'clock. Tickets are $10, and for that price, you will receive 12 games of bingo.
There you see the line score as we've completed 4.5. Southside with 3 runs, 3 hits, 4 errors. Chargers, 10 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. So you can see Chargers have really taken advantage of the walks and errors that they've received today.
Yeah, that's not a traditional line score. You don't. I mean, we got 8 hits in the whole game and 13 runs combined from both teams. Those 4 errors by the Rams have certainly been costly.
Yeah, 4 errors and a lot of walks by both these teams. I should add them up here. Let me see. Seven walks earned by the Chargers. Seven walks earned by the Rams, plus a hit batsman. So they have 8 free passes. Chargers have 7 free passes. So
yeah, that's certainly been the story of the day. The walks and the errors leading to a lot of runs. Particularly for the Chargers, they've been able to take advantage.
Leading off batters for the Chargers, number 2, Gino Williams.
So the Chargers will reset at the top of the order. It'll be Gino Williams to lead this one off. And, oh, he just gets out of the way of that one. That'll be ball 1 inside. Leading off the home half of the 5th inning. 1-0. The Gino foul tip. 1-1.
Gino's one for 3. He singled, scored, struck out, and reached on an error.
1-1 to Williams. That ball's grounded to short, and another one's going to eat him up.
Fisher.
Gino Williams gets to first base.
I'm going to see what the official scorer scores that. If they give him a hit or an error. I'd give him an error. That was right at him.
Yeah, he got glove on it.
Number 4, Brandon Brazell.
They're talking about it. They haven't decided yet. Brandon Brazell comes up.
Yeah, sometimes a couple batters later they'll put it up. There's Brandon Brazell. First pitch. Up and in, ball 1.
Yeah, they give him an error on that.
Yeah, I probably would have given an error too.
Second error of the game on Fisher.
That's a strike, snap throw to first, but Williams is back in standing.
Brandon's 0 for 2. A couple flyouts and a walk. Williams at first base. He's got 1 stolen base already today.
1-1 is popped up.
That's a mile on the infield.
Not happy about that one. Shortstop catches it and 1 away. Got the feeling he just missed that one.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up Schultz with 1 away and a man on first.
Schultz 1 for 3, singled, scored, grounded out, struck out. Here goes the
pitch.
runner.
Williams running. Here's the throw, and he'll slide in safely. Gino Williams with another stolen base.
Just adding to his team lead. He's got 8 on the year now. Is that a ball?
Thought so. There's a ball to Schultz. Umpire not giving the count.
No, I'm assuming the first one was a ball. I thought it was in the dirt, if I remember.
There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's going to be a strike to Schultz. And that one was a strike.
Yep, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Yep, that's what the...
There's the 1-2 pitch to Schultz. Swung on and missed. First base is open, but a catcher will throw on to first to finish the strikeout. Williams will advance to third on the play. But 2 outs now for the Chargers. So they'll still need to hit the plate. Williams. It'll be Brady Brazell coming up. 2 outs. with the man on third. Here's the pitch. And that ball is swung on foul right into the fans. 0-1.
Brady's 1 for 2 and a walk. Scored a couple runs. Comes up with 2 outs and a runner at third here in the 5th inning.
0-1 to Brazil is bouncing in the dirt. 1-1.
Yeah, nice stop there by the freshman behind the dish.
Yeah, great pick
by Ziegler.
Bounce. 1-1. That ball's inside, and that'll hit Brady.
Right on the kidney.
Yeah, you'd hate to see it. He'll take first.
I love the benches.
That'll bring up Sean Hudak with 2 on and 2 outs here in the 5th.
Number 21, Sean Hudak.
Sean scored 3 runs today. He's 0 for 1, a couple walks, and a fielder's choice. He comes up with 2 on and 1 out. Let's see how long Brady stays at first. There he goes.
Pitch. Brady goes to second, and he dropped the ball, and he picked it up, and they'll call him out.
But the run scores. The run
will count, according to the home plate umpire.
Yep.
That was the 3rd out, but the Chargers pick up a run. Chargers 11, Rams 3 as we head to the 6th inning.
He actually, I mean, he actually got the base, but then he overran it, Grant, and then he got tagged coming back to the base. So.
He had it, and then it just a little bit too much.
Yep.
Too much effort.
But it was an attempt. Technically, it was a double steal.
Yeah.
And then Williams comes in and gets another stolen base.
He'll be credited with the steal of home.
So he's got 9 stolen bases now for the year.
Gables comes back out to pitch the 6th. They executed it perfectly, except overran the bag, but great job to at least be safe initially in order for the run to
Exactly,
count.
And it was good hustle on Williams to get down the line and score before he got tagged out. Again, the Chargers score without the use of a run. They've done that a couple times today. Unearned run. Don't forget, we're back on the air tomorrow night, weather permitting. So everybody say your little prayer that the rain holds off and the girls are able to play. It'll be a softball action as Beth Center makes the trip into Youthtown tomorrow at 5:15. If you can't be here to cheer on the Chargers, the girls are having a fantastic year this year. The only losses they have so far are the ones down in Tennessee when they're on their spring trip. They lost to 2 schools. I was talking to Coach Quinn. They lost to 2 schools that were like 4 and 5A schools. So they're playing some good softball right now.
Yeah, if you had to lose, you'd take them to the upper schools. That weather permitting asterisks been on about every game this season. Here comes Cable settling in for the 6th inning. That's low. Ball 1.
This is Brooks Missick. He's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts.
1-0. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. One from Cables. That ball is going to be fouled away back towards the cars. 1-2.
That was my attempt at breaking glass. Oh, they popped the lights on here. I think this one will be over before they really need the lights. The sun's starting to set, but
1-2. Just got a piece of it and fouled it back.
The shadows are getting long, but there's still shadows.
Yeah, still shadows. Interesting, we got a shadow right between the pitcher and the batter, but neither of whom are actually in the shadow. That ball is up and in.
Yeah,
2-2.
Van tried to flip a breaking pitch up there and misses. You can tell that one just spun out of his hand.
2-2 from Cables. Called third strike. Van Cables with another punch out. And we got one down in the 6th.
Third strikeout for Mizek. All three looking.
Yeah, it's a rough day at the plate.
Well, that turns the lineup card over.
Number 11, Tyler's Stahl.
Tyler's 1 for 2 with a walk. He doubled, walked, and struck out.
First pitch bounces in the dirt. Ball 1.
Cables with 62 pitches now.
The 1-0. That ball is grounded to short. A little bit of a chopper fielded by Williams, and he throws on to first to record the out. And we have 2 away in the 6th inning as the ball gets thrown into left field, but no one on the base path, so it won't matter.
That was in the throw around. So, yeah, it was nicely played by Williams. He had that big bounding ball coming right at him, and you could either charge that one or back up a little bit and get the easy hop, and he chose to take a half step back and get that easy hop.
Yeah, that's normally a decision the third baseman has to make, but shortstop Williams making it here. That ball swung on and missed, strike 1.
R.J. Fisher in the box, or in the batter's box, I wanted to say.
The 0-1 from Cables. Check swing. 0-2.
He went around.
He did.
Cables steps off.
The 0-2 just gets a piece of it, sticks his bat out. No one covering first. Van comes over, and it'll be just safe.
Yeah, that was like the Bermuda Triangle base hit. There, you got to give him a hit on that.
Yeah, certainly a hit. Van couldn't get over in time. That allows the runner to reach.
Well, I mean, Van was trying to make the play, and then once he couldn't get the ball, got past him. It was almost like a bunt. It got past him, and then he was too far away from first base, and Isaiah was over there trying to get it too. Brady finally picked it up.
Strike 1 called as Wilson steps into the box. 0-1.
Wilson's 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out and flied out.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in the zone. Strike 2. The 0-2 bounces in the dirt, and the runner will take off and get second without a throw.
Yeah, it's a wild pitch by Van.
Brings the count to 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Cables delivers and just gets a piece of it. Wilson does, and we'll do it again at 1-2. The 1-2 from Cables is just fouled off. And Brandon couldn't hang on to record the foul tip strikeout. So Wilson buys himself another pitch.
Casey Lewis for the Rams waits on deck, hoping to get a chance here in the 6th. Should Carter Wilson reach?
Another 1-2. And this one swung on and missed. Van Cables with another strikeout, and he heads back into the dugout with the rest of his teammates. Chargers 11, Rams 3. We are through 5.5, heading to the home half of the 6th inning.
Hey, don't you go away. We're coming right back for more Charger baseball right after this. Don't go away.
end.
And we're back here at Youthtown. Chargers with an 8-run lead. It's 11-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And if you're a Charger fan, you're hoping this is the last time the Chargers get a chance to hit.
Yeah, certainly looking that way. Especially how Cables has been pitching. He'll lead off the home half of the 6th inning for your Chargers.
Chargers, next action is going to be, unless they schedule something in a makeup, I'm not sure what they have scheduled, but unless they schedule something else, their next action is going to be against Aliquippa on the 22nd and 23rd. And as far as Southside goes, their next action is going to be Friday the 19th at Freedom.
Leading off is for the Chargers, number 21, Sean Hudak.
Well, we'll actually have Sean Hudak lead off, Van Cables on deck. As Coach McCarron trots out towards third base, take his base coach position. And
yeah, Hudak, Cables, and Minzer due up for the Chargers.
That's in there. Strike one from McCoy, still in the game here in the 6th inning. Oh, 1 in the dirt.
Make that 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, 64 pitches for McCoy so far.
Yeah, came on in relief, and they've stuck with him since. 1-1 in the dirt and away.
Big breaking pitch. That one still be turning if it didn't hit the ground.
It might be. 2-1. Taken for a strike.
Yeah, that was on the inside corner. Sean wanted to and realized he didn't open up yet, and he wouldn't have been able to hit that one. Took it for the strike.
2-2 now for McCoy. Is swung on by Hudak, and the second baseman will field it cleanly. Flips it to first for the out. And Hudak is retired to start the 6th for the Chargers.
Good to Wilson. 4-3 goes to play. And there's one away.
And now Van Cables will be up.
Van 2 for 3. 3 RBI, scored a run. Having a good day at the plate. And that hit him. Yeah. Big breaking pitch. Van just turned his behind into it. He'll trot down to first.
We are back here after some technical difficulties. We're in the top of the 7th. The Chargers lead 11-3. Van Cables with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Van Cable strikes out. Lucen Williams. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. In the bottom of the 6th, Chad Minton pinch hit Perone Minzer. He grounded into a fielder's choice. And then next guy walked. And then the Chargers struck out. But here we are in the top of the 7th, strike 1. Chargers looking to close this one out. 2 outs away from victory. Next pitch is a little dribbler. It's going to roll and stay foul, 0-2.
You know, I'm looking at Grant. And again, we apologize about the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. We just lost signal. And then I got it back, but I'm looking at the official scores, and they only have the Chargers with 10 runs. I don't think they realized that the umpire signaled that he was safe at the plate on that double steal.
Yeah, I don't think they did. We'll have to bring that up. That was ball 1, 1 and 2.
Cable's trying to seal this one off, as you said, Grant.
Just gets a piece of it, fouled away. One, 2 from Cables. Just high, 2 and 2.
Yeah, he tried to send that third strike in with a message, and it just got up in the zone just a little bit. This is Nathan.
2-2, swung on and missed. Van Cables with another strikeout. And the Chargers are 1 out away from victory.
Nathan Bombiani striking out there. And there's 2 away.
That'll bring up Ryder Go. He's the last chance for the Rams. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
Ryder's 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Single, RBI single, came around and scored. Second baseman for the Rams. Chargers trying to end this series, split the series, I should say.
That's a strike, 1 and 1. 1-1 pitch from Cables in the dirt and outside. 2 and 1.
It's the 86th pitch by Van. So again, with Schultz back in the pitching rotation here.
Fought off, strike 2.
He's expendable. I want to see, as far as pitches go. So days of rest. I mean, that's good. So Schultz just another arm in the pen. So.
Well, here we are, 2-2. Chargers 1 strike away, and that one will bounce in the dirt.
Still 1 strike away.
Still 1 strike away. 3-2. No one on, 2 outs.
Full count, though.
3-2 from Cables. And that ball is lifted to left field, and it's going to hit the wall. The runner, Ryan Go, will trot into second. And 2 out double for the Rams. They're not going away just yet.
You sure? Coach McCarron down there, still coaching, man.
You can never stop.
Up by 7 or 8 runs, depending on who you're going by here.
This will bring in the bulk pitcher up to the plate, Colt McCoy. That's high, ball 1.
McCoy singled his last time.
1-0. And the umpire says it gets a piece of him. He'll head to first, and now the Rams with first and second. 2 away.
And that brings up, let's see.
Number 14, Eric Conte.
Conte comes back in the lineup. He'll bat here. And Coach McCarron's going to make a visit after Cable's at 91 pitches now. I think Coach McCarron wants Van to end this before he has to come out after. I think it's I want to say 102 pitches.
Yeah,
is the maximum. I mean,
well, you don't want to have to get someone loose for 1 out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure they bring in like Brady Brazell or somebody to finish it off, but
I mean,
they don't want to waste pitches.
This is what happens. You bring the full family to the ballpark. You're ready to get out the door, and then they have mound visits and stuff with 2 outs, 1 out to go. Blowout win, right? You're trying to get out the door, but just wait.
Hold on. One more strike. Oh, no. One more batter.
The game just won't end. Cable's trying to slam the door here. First pitch inside, ball 1. 0-1 in there for a strike.
That was a good pitch, right at the knees on the outside corner.
Now, strike 2. 1-2.
And we're at that pitch again, Grant.
1-2. High. Ball 2.
Hello. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on.
Here's the pitch from Cables. Called, third strike, and that'll end it. The Chargers win it by a final score of 11-3. They improved to 5-1 in the section. Van Cables with the excellent pitching performance in bulk, and they'll line up to shake hands.
The post-game show at OLSHathletics.org. Join OLSH and Greg English with the post-game show coming up on YouTube and the OLSH Sports Network. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. Please drive home.
We'll step aside. We'll put a bow on this one in a moment, but don't you go away. The OLSH post-game show right after these messages.
Be the coolest guy in your office? Picture it. A new iPhone in one hand, an iPad in the other, plus an Apple Watch and Apple AirPods. Sounds too good to be true, but it is true. All of that can be yours if you enter the OLSH Grand Giveaway. It's like a normal raffle, except it's all online and super easy to enter. Just go to olsh.org/grand giveaway, decide how many entries you want, and boom, you're done. You've entered. You're ready to go. You can purchase entries until 11:59 p.m. on April 17th. And the drawing will be done at the auction for OLSH on April 20th. Now, between you and me, you don't even have to be in attendance to win this prize. If you have any questions, you can email Amy Kavickia at akavickia@olsh.org. So what are you waiting for? Enter the OLSH Grand Giveaway now and support the mission and vision of an OLSH education. Plus, win some really cool stuff.
I personally love the family environment of OLSH, and that's what I saw from my first day coming in as a freshman. Everybody was kind and helpful.
All the teachers and all the students, we all treat each other like family, so it's more like a homey type feel.
You get to know everyone who goes here.
It's like a community. Everyone's together and we're all just like a family.
I think I've grown more religious through the teachings and understanding the religion better.
With the amazing theology teachers and getting the chance to go to church every week, it's definitely expanded my faith.
Different things like Cairo retreat or being able to come to confession or go to adoration here in the chapel every day gives you really a good opportunity to connect with God and express their faith and not feel shy about it.
The teachers are incredible. They make you feel like one of their own kids.
I feel comfortable going to them at any time for whatever the need be, and I know they always have my back to help me.
They get to know you personally and get to help you in different ways.
They're not just worried about your grades, they're worried about how your feelings are. They care about you more.
OLSH is a place where you can get involved in a bunch of different things.
It sets you up for college.
It's a school full of many opportunities that'll help you grow, not just spiritually, but also just as a person in general.
OLSH is one big family. Everybody knows everybody.
OLSH is challenging adventure, and it really just is an amazing experience.
And we welcome you back to Youth Town as the Chargers. We made a mistake. We misunderstood the umpire on that double steal, Grant.
Yeah.
I went and I checked on it. The umpire marked motion safe, but he meant it was waved off.
Yeah, I mean, that seems.
But we're looking right at. We saw both. And
yeah.
He scored, but in this case, it didn't really matter. So the final score, bottom line, is final score 10-3.
A win's a win, right?
A win's a win.
It's a run.
So.
But it's interesting how you make that like the same motion, right? Safe. Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe he would have pointed at the plate if it would have counted to give him that base, but
I don't know.
I don't know. That's an interesting one. I mean, there was also the one with Minzer where he took off towards second and then he sent him back to first.
But anyway, Chargers, I would have probably pointed to the plate and went.
Yeah.
Or you know. But he definitely, I mean, he said safe. But anyway, that's besides the point. Hey, Chargers, great win, great comeback win after the loss last night, Grant. And they got it done. 10 runs on 5 hits. They took advantage of the mistakes that the Rams had made today, and they proved that they can win without doing a lot of hitting because they play a lot of small ball.
Well, that's what winning ball clubs do. They find a way to win. Doesn't have to be fancy. It can be any way you want, and Chargers come out on top tonight.
They certainly did. And, again, the boys back in action. I've got them down for Aliquippa. I'm not sure if they're – let me look at something here. Yeah, their next game I'm showing is Aliquippa on Monday and Tuesday, and then Freedom on the 26th. So they may get a New Brighton game thrown in there somewhere, probably next week at some point, or I don't know. Maybe play New Brighton on Saturday or however that works, but because they got to make up that game against New Brighton yet, and then they got the 2 games at Aliquippa. They still have the Freedom game, but that one's rescheduled for Friday the 26th. So we'll go from there. So Chargers, as you said, as the game came to a close, they go to 5-1 in section. They are 6-4 overall, and the Rams, they fall to 3-4 in section, and they are 4-4 overall. So the Rams still keeping themselves in contention. They stay in 3rd place. The Chargers staying at 2nd place. I'm assuming that Seton LaSalle is going to win again today, but because they're really good. I think the 2 top teams in this section are the Rebels and your Chargers.
Yeah, shaking out just like boys basketball did. And what we talked about before the game, getting separation between 2nd and 3rd, trying to stay out of that middle of the pack and be in that top 2 area. That's what the Chargers were able to do tonight. And now they'll look towards, you said Aliquippa next, they'll look towards that and continue to build off of this win and continue to put that loss in the rearview mirror.
Well, it started out that the Rams came up top of the 1st, and a bunch of walks by Isaiah Schultz, and it's his first start of the year, first pitching appearance of the year, and you could tell the rust was there. He walked 4 in the inning, and the Rams score a run without the use of a hit, and they lead 1-0 with the Chargers coming to bat in the top of the 1st, or the bottom of the 1st. Chargers answered that 1 run with 4 of their own on 4 hits, and there was an error in the inning. 3 earned runs out of the 4 that scored in the 1st. At the end of 1, it's the Chargers 4, the Rams 1. No scoring until the 3rd inning. The Chargers tack on 4 more, but the use of no hits. They scored 4 runs on no hits. There were 3 errors and a couple of walks. Chargers capitalized. They score 4 runs. It's 8-1 after 3 innings of play. In the 4th inning, the Chargers tack on 2 more with the use of a hit, and it's 10-1. And that's all the Chargers scored. The Rams come back in the 5th, at the top of the 5th actually, and made it 10-3 with 2 runs of their own. So, and that's how we ended, 10-3. Cables will get the win today because he was in. Schultz didn't go enough innings. And the loss will go to the starting pitcher for the Rams, Andrew Medea will pick up the loss. So our next broadcast, Grant, You and I are going to be in action again tomorrow night if the weather holds out. The girls' softball team is taking on maybe not. Maybe that's what Doc was trying to get a hold of me for. he called me and was trying to call me, and maybe he left a message. Yeah. Oh, he wanted to know the softball update. The OLSH girls 6, Charleroi 4. 8 innings. O'Brien 3-run home run to tie it in the 7th, and the Chargers go on to win it 6-4. So OLSH Chargers, the girls softball team, really having a season this year. So congratulations, OLSH, and we're going to see them tomorrow night, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, if you had such a magical comeback, right? They've got something good for them, and it'll be exciting to see them back in action, hopefully to continue their winning ways.
All right, with that being said, we're going to wrap it up here at Youthtown. It's a beautiful night for baseball, and the Chargers capitalize on the beautiful weather, make it a 10-3 win, and split the series with Southside. On behalf of Grant Kalish, Matt Fargo, Phil McCarron, and the entire OLSH organization, I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night as the softball team is in action against Beth Center right here at Youthtown at 5:15. Don't you miss it. We'll see you right next time right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Good night, everybody.